Are you guys following your dreams? Is this your dream?
I guess so, yeah. It's our current dream. Oh, apparently we follow your mum now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, after the revenge gig. I got our mum in the little picture with the probably illegal thingamabob. So yeah, we're remembered as follow your mum.
That's it. Okay.
No.
A bit more sinister.
Follow your mum.
My mum would love it. She gets all involved. Mum's always sharing everything. It's like, Diane Warburton has shared your post. It's something completely random. And I'm like, thanks, Mum. Great.
That's not a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing.
And you're on your own, but are both of you in Rising Strike or?
Yeah, we were in Rising Strike, but Rising Strike came to an end, so we wanted to carry on doing stuff, so we just started messing about, playing some stupidly complicated beats and just faffing about, really, and this was born. So
And that's something I've noticed is when I've seen you guys play, sometimes you sound like progressive jazz, sometimes you sound like absolute pure hardcore. What's the influence? How did that come about that you have such varying influences and styles behind you?
Keeping everyone on their toes. We don't want anyone to get too complacent. We're kind of mixing it up a bit, aren't we, so that it's a bit fresh every time. Because otherwise, if you kind of expect a certain thing, it's what everyone's doing, isn't it? So throwing something different in, it's a bit like, oh, hang on, it's changed.
That's it. It's exactly when I'm watching you, and I'm like, oh, that's jazz.
Can't get too comfortable. That's what it is.
We want people to feel awkward, don't we? That's join our club. We just.
Hi, welcome to the Awkward Band. But is that your influence? Do you have a particular influence musically that?
I've got a lot of hardcore influences, so I listen to a lot of kind of counterparts, melodic hardcore from America. But then being in Rising Strike, we also listen to a lot of ska. The jazz, I don't know where the jazz comes from. We just like to sort of play and whatever comes out.
I think there's something very kind of punk about that kind of desire to subvert and kind of mess with rules, and I think we've been in bands for such a long time, and we've played with so many bands who play kind of according to a very kind of strict frame, and there's something kind of liberating and a little bit kind of devilish about messing with those, and it's taken us a long time to figure out how to kind of subvert things in the right way so it kind of works, but it also doesn't quite work. There's always, I think with all the songs that we do, there's always a risk that they break down and that there's something that doesn't quite work, and I like that risk, I guess.
Yeah. Practice is fun. Half of our practice just involves Boff going, no, this doesn't make sense! What is this?
You guys are relatively new. How long have you been going now?
10 months?
Yeah, about that, yeah. Coming close to a year, I reckon. First gig we had in November, but we were together a couple of months, probably about 6 months before that, I think. I joined a little bit after these guys already formed, so I think it was March, maybe. That seems about right, March, April, something like that. Thereabouts.
And you've sung in the past. I know you were with Revenge of the Psychotronic Man for a little bit, and
I did one song at their last gig, and that was it.
I thought you were a part of them as well. Ah,
I've never done anything at all before this.
really?
Been to gigs and been at the front and got involved in that way, but I'd never got on the stage to do anything. A bit of karaoke here and there, I suppose, but nothing mega. And these guys asked, and I was like, yeah, I'll come and give it a go. I had first practice, and I was like, oh, well, that was awful. They're never going to ask me to come back. And then they were like, well, come on then next week. I was like, all right then, why not?
You're good. You would never know. Seriously, you would never know. Yeah, because I mean, I've seen you obviously with these guys in Revenge, and also with This Is Not a Drill, where you did the vocals there for a couple of songs. So
It was really nice to be asked, actually. It was because we were going to be there anyway, because we were playing on the Saturday, and obviously This Is Not a Drill playing on the Sunday. And it was just nice to be asked. Yeah, it was a bit of a strange experience, like not knowing the songs, having practice with them, but just listening to the songs a lot, learning the words, and then just getting on stage in front of people to do it. It was kind of a nice challenge for me, so I enjoyed it a lot.
you did really well. But it's like a little like,
You kind of get used to obviously the people you play with, so it's kind of a new challenge then stepping out and going with people that you've never practiced with. Obviously people you know, but you've never musically been in that way together, so it was a bit daunting, but I just got drunk and thought fuck it, to be honest.
well, you did brilliant.
It really, isn't it? It's my ethos in life. Just get drunk.
Just get drunk, fuck it.
Yeah.
Is that going to be the name of the first album then?
Get drunk, fuck it.
The
Close.
album title is still up for debate at the moment. I think we are actually in process of getting our first album ready, so hopefully by early next year we're going to have something in place. Yeah, fingers crossed, but we're toying with a few name ideas, aren't we? But I don't know, we're keeping them under wraps for now. Yeah.
We'll keep it a secret, I think. It's a long way off yet, isn't it?
Yeah. You say a long way off.
Well, yeah, we have to have it done by Christmas.
We can't actually do it.
And it's September. Shit, yeah, fair enough.
It's coming, and quick. And one thing I have to ask, you have the best t-shirt design I have seen with all the cat heads.
Thank you very much.
Where did that come about from?
I'm pretty much a crazy cat lady, aren't I? So we
Sorry guys, this is the crazy cat lady talk.
Absolutely fine.
I don't know if you've noticed as well, our logo is a cat. Yes. So there's going to be a definite cat sort of vibe amongst everything. It might not be the forefront of everything, but there's going to be a cat in everything somewhere. So bit of fun, find the cat. I don't know.
I'm behind that.
Well, it's just cats. I'm just inspired by cats. So I just love cats.
I think we all love cats, really.
They're inspirational little beings, even when they don't pee where they're supposed to.
Yeah, well, puke on your feet at 4 o'clock in the morning when you're in bed.
Exactly.
Was not a pleasant experience.
No, it definitely isn't. I've stepped in it at that time. And, what were you guys up to?
Yeah.
Not.
Not nice.
No.
My youngest kitten went for a bout of being sick at least once a day for about a month. And 4 o'clock in the morning, I had my knees bent in bed, and he was in the cover because he also went for a phase of being in the cover. And I just heard this, and I was like, oh no. And it was just warm feet. I was like, oh, in bed, 4 o'clock in the morning, now I've got to wash, change the bedspread. Ugh.
As an inspiration.
I relate, but they somehow make up for it. I don't know how they do it, but
They just look at you, don't they? And then you're like, oh, you are, okay.
you're just being a cat.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can't be mad at them for it, I suppose.
Nah, definitely not. They're just doing their cat things. Yeah. Well, I think we need to find some garlic bread because this is at the Garlic Bread Club launch. So I want to thank you guys. Looking forward to your album.
Thank you.
And hope to see you guys again soon.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nice chatting.
Cheers.
Hardcore.